Isolation Nation, hello. Welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. We're going to have quite a journey today, a good time. I hear it's quite a fun place to hang out. It's an underground club of sorts, and so I'm very excited to be welcoming all of you in here, since you know the secret password, which of course is bananas. Anyhow, it's time for me to introduce you now to the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Well, it's Steve Hofstetter. Steve.
Hello, past Ben. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. If you want to support the show, by the way, top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. We always prefer PayPals and Venmos and Facebook stars. Ben, have you been thrown off by all this new technology in this era?
It's quite strange. Somehow I'm coming to you from the 30s, and I'm on a screen, and usually there's a lot of processing involved and not so many words, and so it's a challenge for me to understand what's happening, but I'm trying to go with the flow.
I always thought that there were a ton of words involved when you join us. But that said, ladies and gentlemen, Ben
Trying to catch up for lost time, Steve.
Ben is up for a big role on a TV show, and apparently we get to see it happening right now. So he's joining us as that role, which is awesome. And speaking of roles, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Wow.
That was bullshit, Steve. Okay, yeah, speaking of rolls. Ben, are you
I meant like eating stuff on rolls.
That's what I meant. Yeah, a bunch of rolls. That was a fat joke. I got what the joke is.
Come on.
Speaking of rolls, because he eats a bunch, that's why
We're having a hot dog contest in 2 days, all right?
Oh, I get it. Ben, are you playing the ghost of your libido? What is that character you're playing?
A gentleman never speaks about what happens in the bedroom, especially if nothing goes down there.
Ben went back to an era where they sleep in separate beds and it seems normal.
You do whatever you got to do to cry yourself to sleep at night.
Ben having sex twice this year is considered promiscuous in that time.
By sex, of course, you mean holding hands and dancing.
Carmel told Ben she wanted him to ghost her, so this is what he's trying.
It's the best way to take somebody inside you. They go right through you sometimes.
Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
Hello, Queen.
Oh my God, Bowers, you're on fire today. Nice. I'm good.
Good. Do you like
Yeah, speaking of fires, I think that's how Ben's character died.
Yeah.
Listen, we didn't have quite the same safety standards back in the 30s.
I believe it was a dirigible accident.
You're a dirigible. You're a dirigible and you're a dirigible. You're all dirigible. No, I mean incorrigible. No one knows.
Ben's playing the guy who invented the first bobblehead. Is that what you're doing, Ben? Is that what you're
Do we think he's going to be able to stay in character for the entire episode?
Oh, I think so. True. Yeah.
I think so. I
If
wonder
there's
if
anything
that
you know about me whatsoever, Rachel, what do you guess?
does that guy also use filters though?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, for brewing coffee, you mean? Well, sometimes.
I meant on the cigarettes. What was the overnight game?
Straight ground beans right in my mouth.
Well, I gotta
Of course not.
say a story.
Cigarettes are for pussies. Filters are for pussies. Cigarettes are for real men. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bowers.
Wait, Bowers. Before you tell your story, I have a worse story. So let me go first, please.
Okay.
Speaking of coffee, I ordered some coffee today, and it got delivered to me, and I was excited. And I opened the package, and the coffee was everywhere. Like just the coffee grinds were everywhere. So I cleaned it up, and I threw it out, and I called them up, and I was like, "Hey, you sent me an open coffee. Can I have my money back?" And they were like, "Yeah, just take a picture of how it came and send it to us." I was like, "It is in my garbage." And they're like, "Well, can you recreate it?" I was like, "Fuck you."
You ordered a coffee and they sent you the beans they make coffee out of? I would be.
No, I ordered a package of coffee to make myself coffee over the next month or two.
But I do understand the instinct to want to take a picture of how it came, because it's rare in certain parts.
Yeah, it was tough, Ben. I had to set up the entire photo. It took about 20 minutes.
So you meant worse, like a worse story, or like it was worse than whatever I was about to talk about?
No, I meant a worse story.
Oh, okay.
I meant your story.
You think you had it bad? My coffee was slightly in another bag that wasn't the original bag.
No, not what I meant. Although now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, my buddy Richie Reagans calls me last night at like 10 p.m. He's like, call me fucking now. He had flown from Louisville, where he lives, to Atlanta, to Seattle, to Maui, had taken the wrong COVID test. They didn't accept the COVID test he took to say it was negative. So he had to fly back from Maui to L.A., got in at 5 this morning, so I had to pick him up at LAX at 5 this morning after he'd flown 27 hours in the air, not including layovers. So we're going to be pretty drunk this evening. I'm glad we have a day off.
I heard about this COVID. It's a lot like the Spanish flu, only a lot of people these days, for some reason, refuse to wear the mask, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it. But I do know this. I never met Richie Reagan, but it sounds like a man I'd like to know.
You look like you're in that Reefer Panic video, Ben, where like at the end.
He was living in a single bedroom with 2 individuals. One of them was male, the other two were females. And I understand that 3 of them habitually smoked marijuana cigarettes.
Oh, for a minute I thought you had watched. I thought you had watched Three's Company for a minute.
All right, we did have a fun overnight game.
Oh, but you can come and knock on my door anytime you'd like.
The overnight game was we know how to eat a hot dog correctly, how to eat a hot dog wrong, and my favorite was from Regina Weinmiller, take a hot dog and throw it out the window, go get it, wipe it off with your shirt, eat. That, I think, is a great way to prepare a hot dog, so she is the winner. What's today's game, Steve?
Today's game, in honor of both Ben not being able to eat yesterday and the amazing takeover that the fans did, as well as the impending doom of the hot dog contest. I did get my hot dogs today. I'm very excited about it. It is Food a Song. So take a food or anything food related and put it in the title of a song. For example, God damn it. I can never say the name of this food.
Someone just took the Lord's name in vain.
It was supposed to be, instead of mbop, it's bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
Yeah, I know the Bowers would not know what that food is.
What's the food? What kind of food is a bibimbap?
It's like a rice dish. It's
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, and it's in like a stone bowl.
Oh, I thought it was when you sucked a robot's dick. It was a bibimbap.
You know what? Bowers, people get those confused all the time. And that's why it says on the menu specifically, there'll be like an asterisk, and it'll be like, this is not sucking a robot's dick.
And also, I hate to chime in here from the past, but sucking a robot's dick is the surest way to get electrocuted. So be careful.
Other examples, Livin' La Vida Coco. Or that Christina Aguilera hit, Weenie in a Bottle. Anyway, take a food and put it in a song. I don't mean that kind of weenie.
Porridge some sugar on me.
By the way, don't porridge some sugar on me. It's perfect. Don't try to put your dick in a bottle. It goes in easier than it comes out. That's my only advice.
All right. Either way, the way you play the game is you comment on any of our streams, our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, or our Facebook. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, throw in a tip with it. At least $5 of a Super Chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal, and we'll read those at the end of the show. And of course, as always, if you are in our front row, you get up to 3 entries for free. Ben, I'm curious, have you gotten a chance to look at the social media of today yet?
I have not, and I do know that a $5 tip, my God, you must be loaded. That's what I give my children every year for their college education.
Well, in the 30s, you must have only had boys.
I did have a girl once. I put her in a basket down a river.
Now you're Moses' dad? Jesus.
It was a padded basket.
That's just how people bathed. That's just how people bathed back then. It's fine.
Damn straight. Is it time to introduce our video front row?
It is, Ben.
Apparently, we've got a lot of people magically joining us from across the world through some sort of teleportation system. We're going to meet them right now. This is the video front row. It's mind-boggling what's happening right in front of our very eyes. My God. The first one I'd like to introduce you to is, okay, this is very strange. We've got someone named Cam Brown. The sign saying, when you're hungry for these nips, for hungry for more. And it looks, I don't know if that's my great-grandson or something, but it looks like a man that overeats and shouldn't be eating in front of some kind of a recording device. It seems inappropriate. We've got Cass Seville's here with us. Hello, Cass.
Why do you keep on getting it wrong?
Civil. Cast civil. And another thing I'd like to make very clear is it's quite a large bed for one person to sleep by themselves. Hopefully you're just someone who enjoys relaxing. Don't invite any suitors. It was the right move to take her off camera. I don't need any of these, we're not breaking any social norms here. We have Shannon Burke here with us. It's a great backdrop, Shannon. And it's plausible.
Showroom from like a Bob's Discount Furniture. That's a nice showroom. Is that like a background?
Beautiful.
That's a background.
It's actually my living room. Joined by Ray Benjamin, who's eating some sort of a sandwich in front of geese. Say that again.
It's very dangerous to eat in front of geese.
You're telling me that's the way I lost my left testicle. Got a Ranka Haneke here, who's got a backdrop of my great-grandson again eating something again in a different location. He eats around the world. It's a marvel to behold. Got John J. Jingleheimer Schmidt joining us here. He's a wonderful guy. His name's my name, too. Sarah Green here joining us. Sarah's in front of one of those newfangled instruments called a guitar. Got Aaron Applefam. Don't know what an apple is, don't you?
Don't know what an apple is?
You're an apple at a time. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. We've got I'm a massive keyhole Diana joining us. Eating some sort of a wood on a stick.
Wood on a stick.
What's happening here? We've got Frank Berman with a poster in front of him for Willy Wonka, and That's Not Chocolate Factory.
Berman doing a victory lap from his win last night.
Yeah, right.
I like to visit that factory. We've got L.J. Mutz and stuff joining us from the Isolation Nation T-shirt shirt. Patrick Yoakley with an Isolation Nation shirt as well. And swords in the background. The most preferred way to battle somebody. It's got honor and dignity. And what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's a camera, looks like.
That's the exact camera we used to take the one photo I have of my family. Got Chris LaBalls here. Hello, LaBalls. I'm a big fan of yours, and that's why my ass hurts. We've got Brad Clark in the house coming to us from the Cosmos. Hello, Brad. He's wearing some kind of a helmet, like a half helmet on his head. We've got Abby joining us from a stairwell. Under that stairwell is where everybody keeps their secrets. Anna Hood is joining us with another backdrop of my great-grandson with a bag of poison pasta. We've got Hannah with a background saying a bunch of keyholes having a party on Facebook. Kristin Key's fan page.
Nice.
I understand she's very popular, this Kristin Key. Her book of fans must be very heavy. A lot of pages. We got Frank Keyhole. Clearly he's from my time because he's not familiar with the right angle to put a camera at. We've got Ralph joining us. Hello, Ralph.
Good evening.
Good to have you. Nice blinds. Got Gush joining us. Hello, Gush. You're a fan of the Los Angeles Dodgers that in the future will move from Brooklyn. We got Courtney Smith. Courtney Thorne-Smith joining us from a future television show known as SDSC. We've got JoJo joining us. Hello, JoJo.
Hello.
Nice Sally Jesse Raphael glasses. I don't know who that is. And we've got Bill Thompson joining us, sucking on some kind of a tiny orange dick. Might be a future president penis.
Oh my god.
We've got I Survived, Dad. Surprise. Oh my goodness. It's a comfortable
Why
bed.
did you leave me?
Looked downstairs and I didn't see a little thing-a-ling, and I had to set you free. It was the norm of the time. You've grown up beautifully.
No thanks to you, you monster.
The basket went all the way to England.
Listen, I made sure there was enough rations in there to take a
Padded rations.
It was all cheese sticks. It was useless.
I didn't know she was lactose intolerant. She was a month old when I sent her.
Took you a month to figure out she was a girl.
It took a month to get the right basket.
Lots going on today. A lot for me to process. Great job.
All right, we also have two great comics today. Kevin Bozeman's with us for the first time. Kevin, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome, Kelvin.
I'm fantastic. Do you need to see my face?
We would love to.
Turn your video on.
Hey, what's up? Any excuse to drink with you guys.
I appreciate that. He's one of my
Here's to
OG
you, my
drinking
friend.
friends, man. He's one of those comics that just always has a drink in his hand. He's always a good time. He's always a party guy. I love it.
Man, everyone needs a little bit of motivation to get you through a day. When you got kids, man, I don't know, I don't know how you survive as a sober parent.
I don't need to be a parent. I'm with you on that sentence. I don't know how you'd be Steve even without kids. How you'd be sober. That seems like. Kristin Key's also back with us. Kristin, how are you doing?
Oh my God, I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying Ben's character, which I've named Black and White Privilege. Makes me want to. I want to apologize for wearing pants and having a vagina.
Black and white privilege, you're half right, and it's great to have you on the show. Hopefully, your jokes talk about an alternative lifestyle I can't accept.
I'm gonna go make a baby. I'm gonna go make a baby in an ambrosia salad.
I don't know what these keyholes are talking about are, but I do know that there's a great place in my kitchen for you if you're interested.
Oh, God.
And by the way, Kevin makes an excellent point, so I'm on board. Consider me in.
Oh, we started to drink?
Yeah, by the way, in Ben's time, that was what he'd have instead of coffee.
Are you drinking that out of a jelly jar?
The only way to drink is out of a crystal. That's Ben got it. It's got to be out of a crystal.
Yeah.
100%. I make sure that I drink out of nothing but pure crystal, and it goes right into my lungs and then out of my pee-pee.
Wow, they knew science back then.
We believed in science back then. We knew we wouldn't pollute the environment or use one-off plastics. We try to use mostly reusables.
By the way, Ben, when you're done with that, you can just throw it in the yard.
For the houseboy to pick up, he's inundated today already.
I'm pretty sure this is how you lost your 1 month old.
Listen, you have a couple of these, Randies.
This is not a comedy show. This is the origin story.
That's later.
That's tonight at 6 p.m. at nowherecomedyclub.com. Thanks, Kevin.
Always plugging. Always plugging.
Listen, sometimes you get a little buzzer going in your system, and all of a sudden it seems like a good idea to see how resilient your 1 month old baby is.
Oh shit.
By the way, Rachel just lost power, so she's gonna catch up with us in a second.
Oh shit!
But while she does, and if not, I can get to most of the tips. But
I don't know how comfortable I was with a female co-hosting a television program anyway. So as a guest, sure, but as one of the hosts.
So I had a buddy over the summer that decided he told me, he goes, "Yeah, my entire comedy now is I just do a Trump voice and just say terrible shit." That was just the thing. He was like, I hate Mac, but he'd do a Trump voice the whole time. When he just say terrible stuff, that was his whole sense of humor. And he's a lefty guy, whatever. But as he got drunk over the time of the party, he forgot to do the Trump voice. And he would just say terrible shit. I'm like, it's not funny without the voice, dude. Now you just seem like a terrible person. So I'm hoping that you don't slip out of this voice, Ben, and just say some of this old timey shit accidentally as Ben and then be in trouble. That's
I
all.
don't know what you're referring to, but I do know that I one time in a business dealing met a man named Fred Drumpf, and he was a real dickhead. He wasn't encouraging of other ethnicities, and he was very marginalizing. And so he had this little baby also in a basket. He considered putting him down a river. I said, "Do it. The kid looks like a real dick," and he didn't put him down a river in a basket. I was saying he was enabling him to an unhealthy degree. Look out in the future, all right?
It's like the first dude that fought to have me on this show.
I think you're living proof that everything they've been saying is wrong. You're fantastic here so far.
Oh my god.
It's too bad I can't eat with you guys.
Ben was like, you can be on the show, but we're all gonna be in separate boxes.
For now, but 3 years later, we'll be in the same box.
Yeah.
We had more talented people, but you had the nerve to be able to stand up for this.
I had to send you a Zoom link to the back door of this meeting. I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
Bowers, from what I hear, sends people invites to his back door all the time.
It's crazy because the password was yes, sir.
Oh my god. By the way, Ben, you really picked a great day to be from the 30s.
This Kevin character's got moxie.
And you have opportunities.
Thank you very much. Some refer to it apparently as white privilege. I refer to it as just how things are.
Nice. It's called.
I'm back.
Hey, Rachel's back.
Santa Monica can't take a little bit of rain. I lose power. All right, let's get to these generals.
Let's do some
Shall
generals.
we?
Here we go.
Daniel Grave last night tipped when the show was over $30 and said, "Damn y'all, tonight's SDSC was fire. Much love, always and forever." And then it's a hand opening with a heart. And I just want to say, I appreciate getting tips after the show. It's very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. I like it a lot.
It is nice.
Very kind.
Yes, Alexander Breyer said, "Just a general to read, but don't read as read, or you'll have to go back and read all the words you read to make they read as read, and then you didn't read them as read. God damn it." Some of our fans, most of you, I like you. Some of you.
Ben, what part of the 30s?
What part of the 30s?
Early or late?
I mean, I died in 38, so you do the math.
Okay, then late.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm just.
Of course, Ben's late.
So is this character the late Ben Glebe?
referring to my period, then how did you know?
Are you trying to get typecast, Ben? The late Ben.
I just wanted Frank to take a bow for that one. Thank you so much.
Nowhere in history is there a Ben Glebe era. What happened?
It hasn't started yet. It hasn't started yet, Bozeman. It starts in 2 years. That's the Ben Glebe era. It's going to happen. Trust me.
Nope, I can't. I'm glad I'm a tag alone in this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna jet stream it, baby. We're all sucking through that hole. What else we got, Rachel?
Hey now.
Amina Sala said, "Can we all agree that filter is giving us certain vibes?"
What kind of vibes are you referring to, Dame?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
I don't know, but he's sepia toned, which is the first time I've seen Ben toned as long as I've known him.
Oh. I think that last tip was saying they want you to go at her like a telegraph. I think that's what she said.
Steve, if I ever see you in person, I'll take you over my knee and spank you for that one.
Ben's love life is just like a telegraph because they're constantly saying stop.
Yeah, but when it occasionally happens and the girl finishes, it does sometimes sound like deep, 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 deep.
And fucking a robot. I knew it.
Ben brought a souvenir home from the World's Fair.
Well, the key to avoiding electrocution is to unplug her first.
We also had Tammy said, Thanks to the quarantine for not hosting the game on the group early, which led to Ralph Really Long Lane suggesting La Belle a movie as a time killer. Many of us were big fans. Technic said Ben points for his name is my name too. I died.
But it Ben.
And then I think because I was gone, people then wanted Steve to do some emoji reenacting, but sorry guys, you're stuck with me. Gus Walsh sent a Shiba dog. Is that a Shiva? Shiva dog? Shiba dog.
It's pronounced sheep dog. It's a sheep.
Oh, is it a sheep herding dog?
No, it's a Shiba.
What is a Shiba dog? What are we
Shiba
talking-
Inu.
Shiba Inu.
Yeah. They're real annoying.
Kind of
help.
breed.
That extra word I didn't understand didn't help me at all. Oh, it's Shiba Inu. Now I don't know it at all.
Bowers only knows 3 breeds of dogs: big dog, small dog, medium dog.
So it's a kind of dog.
It's a big dog.
How would
There's
you
also
know that
those
was
dogs
a
that have a
sheep, not
bucket
just
of
a regular
water
dog on an emoji sticker? That's what I'm confused by. It's
Because
clearly-
my brother has a Shiba Inu.
Okay. All right, my bad. I didn't realize they were that distinct.
They eat
They
big
are.
dogs.
And then the last general, Tam Brown, she goes, I'm hoping this makes it through before Rachel is back. Dance. And then it's an emoji of, I didn't realize this is how I find out. I dance for tips, guys.
Here, solidarity.
I like that you got more applause than I did, but
Steve dances in a different way than you know. Steve always looks like he's putting dicks in his mouth. It makes it funny. Go back to just do the
Is
dance
that-
you just did. Yes.
I mean,
your
with all
hands do
respect,
go
that's
up
how
much
we all
higher.
dance. A lot of us do this kind of dance.
When,
The mashed potato.
when Steve dances, it explains why Ben put me on the show.
We got some rhythm. See, we need some rhythm.
I say we
Call that
start-
Bozeman kid. He's got.
I say we take the 6 of us and start a pack of rats. What do you say? A pack of rats. Anybody in?
Rats.
We're caught up.
All right, let's get to a set coming up. First time on the show. This dude's OG, man. He's fucking one of the he's from Chicago. Kevin Bozeman, everybody.
Hey, that's what's up. I love that intro. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me. I noticed. First of all, I apologize. I know this beard makes me look like I teach African American studies at a community college, and I'm just thrilled to be here. Like, I haven't been doing a lot of shows, but I've been super busy during this pandemic. I hit up all the Black Lives Matter protests, got a nice little watch out of it. I got all my Christmas shopping done in July. Let me tell you, these
Oh my god.
Black Lives Matter protests have some of the most amazing deals. And I try to keep my kids socially active. I'm like, yo, you guys need to go out and protest. He's like, why should we go out and protest? I need someone to help me carry this shit.
Oh my god.
God's got nothing to do with this set, sir. Take it down. The question is, do you want 1 pair of Air Jordans or 4 pair of Air Jordans? Let's go, you lazy pieces of shit. I have 3 kids, age 18, age 16, and age 2. Yes. I know. Everybody's always like, why'd you have another kid? Because I looked at my other 2 kids, was like, I can do better. You never look at your kids like, this the best you can do? I need another kid. I have 1 kid that's 6'7", can't dribble with his left hand. Another kid playing soccer, fail. You think I had you to watch soccer my entire life? Get your shit together. I didn't think it was gonna last him playing soccer. I just treated it like a gay phase in his life. We live in the suburbs too. We getting shit beat out of us, and those suburban parents are so optimistic. Just like, oh, we could have just scored a goal. We would have had a chance. They had 7. We would have had 1. I don't know much about soccer. I know this. I know that if you have a bunch of white teammates, your team's gonna suck. That's a bunch of redheads running around exploding in the sun. One time we got the shit beat out of us, right? And the parent was like, I thought we had him. The they scored 3 goals on us in the first 5 minutes. Oh, really? Is that when you thought you knew we were in trouble? Because I knew we were in trouble when 15 Mexicans rode out of the minivan. I was like, holy shit, we're in trouble. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing I forgot about a 2-year-old. They are the most violent people in the United States. I forget. The most violent people in the United States are 2-year-olds, gangs in Chicago, and white women who refuse to wear masks. Right? You ever see a white woman desecrate a Target? I have. You're gonna infringe upon my civil liberties. I'm just here for a bottle of Skinny Girl, you motherfucks. It's crazy. I was quarantining before the quarantine. That's the thing, right? I was quarantining before the quarantine. I was in Vegas for 7 days, which is like 6 days too long. I'm a grown man, but I need somebody to hold me accountable for my actions. You know, things aren't going well in Vegas when your bank calls you up. Is everything all right, Mr. Bozeman? No, it's not, Chase. Shit's going horribly wrong. We're just calling to make you aware of your transactions. Well, I'm just making you aware they got 6 16s in a row at a blackjack table. Kindly move my savings to my checking. It's so depressing, right? People don't know this about comics. Comics are always depressed, and I have a lot of friends that ask me, "Well, how do you fight depression?" I tell them, anybody that's depressed, whatever it is that puts you in your happy spot, focus on that. Whatever it is. And people ask me, "What is it that I like to do?" Well, during the pandemic, I like to take edibles. I like to take edibles, and then I drive to a park and just cheer on fat people as they power walk. I'm feeling good. I lost 7 pounds in this pandemic. Just straight discipline. Egg whites for breakfast, salad for lunch, protein bar for a snack, fish and veggies for dinner, 19 drinks for dessert. If you don't have a drinking problem after this, that's your superpower. That's how I get my 2-year-old to sleep. I just blow my whiskey breath in his face. Time for you to take a nap, little nigga. He loves when I call him that. Sleep, little nigga, sleep. Anyway, man, follow me on IG, Kevin Bozeman 1. Thanks for having me.
Kevin Bozeman, everybody.
Kevin Bozeman. Kevin Bozeman. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at stscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. 2 things. 1, Kevin, that joke, that's why I don't play soccer. And 2, I haven't seen you in a bit.
Sun is the name of Steve's next album, I think. Redheads Exploding to the Sun.
No, they're playing the Roxy next Tuesday. But I will say, Kevin, I haven't seen you in a bit. And when you were like, I got 3 kids, I was like, no, Kevin has 2 kids. Am I remembering her? Oh, new kid. Okay, new kid.
You know what? I haven't seen you since you yelled at me on your TV show when I was on stage.
We had to. You were wearing a logo.
I was wearing
you
my
had to take
KB hat, and he was yelling at me. He's not going to be on the fucking show. I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
No, I was like, hey, stop. We got to restart the set. It was true. We couldn't put it on the show.
It was fun times, man. It's always a pleasure. Steve is like so well connected, and I always reach out to him, and he's always got my back for things. So yeah, it was great to come and work for a show for Tips. For you guys, only Steve is on it.
I appreciate that,
Bowers.
Kevin. I'm as well connected as your internet access right now.
Am I freezing?
Just
It was a little bit. We could still understand you enough for me to get that joke in.
Oh, cool.
The set was perfect.
Kevin,
Just a little bit after the set was a little bit.
Cool. My internet only stops after I'm done performing.
Nice.
Evan, can I ask you a question? For your new baby, the one that's way after the others, are there any rivers nearby your house?
No, sir. There are no rivers by
Can't
my
win them
house.
all.
Let me ask you a question. How is it working for the Dodgers?
Oh shit! I like it.
Everyone's not gonna get that, but I'm
in the 30s, he was still with the Cardinals.
Oh, there you go. Know some shit.
I have no
Rachel-
comment on account of not knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
I know. That was
All right.
Branch Rickey
Frank-
was the guy.
You
The
look
guy.
like
The guy.
you're working up rough sketches of Mickey Mouse.
Wait.
What?
Oh, Kristin, you're in it.
That
Oh,
dame
do
is
what?
drunk.
He was like Mickey Mouse.
Oh no, he looks like he's drawing rough sketches of Mickey Mouse. He looks like
There's a great new picture from Mickey Mouse called Steamboat Willie. I recommend you check it out.
that's what it is.
It's Willie makes steam. It's incredible.
I think that's a different picture that you're watching.
Yes, that's a
I have
different.
nightmares about exactly what's happening at Ben Gleib's screen all the time.
Good nightmares or worse nightmares?
Worse.
Rachel, are you
is
there
it-
or did you lose connection?
I've had great connection this whole time.
All right.
Mostly.
What do we got coming in?
All right, we have Kim Stewart, $10, and said, "Exploding redheads killed me," and then it's an emoji where it's just laughing, and then all of a sudden it starts bawling.
By the way, when that happens, it kills me also.
Tam, $5.
Redheads are great.
In there.
Great
Uh,
candidates for river babies.
Hey, wait, this is my impression of me going out in the sun for 10 minutes. Ready? Throw me on screen, Taylor. No, that didn't work.
You
That was
look like a
supposed to be-
Muppet. You look like if a Muppet was a Sith Lord. Is that
Come to the dark side.
I am your father. Phenomena.
Kermit.
All right, I'm done.
I mean, you can keep going if you want.
I like the red kid with the flag on his head. I like
These
that.
gifts aren't going to make themselves. You got to keep going, man.
All right, we had, let's see, a lot coming in. Tim Brown, $5. Oh my God, I can't pick a favorite bit. That whole set was great, but the phone call with Chase was fire.
And sadly true.
Yeah.
That might be the most true thing I've said in my act.
You get that call, they're like,
Except for the protesting.
yeah. No, that when you're in Vegas, they call you. They're like, okay, have you been robbed or are you an idiot? You're like, I'm an idiot. Actually, I've been doing this with my debit card myself. I know it seems stupid. But
Yeah, the idea of like, have you been robbed every 27 minutes?
Yes, and the guy that's robbing me is wearing a vest like Bowers.
Somebody took your debit card and got a bunch of lap dances at the fucking Sapphires. You're like,
Yeah, and then gave it back. And then
Well, if any of you are interested in a predatory loan, you come see me, all right?
Yeah, but it's in the 30s, so we gonna give us $6?
he sells
If you
racism.
want to buy
rent
a
to-
mansion, I guess.
All right, Rachel.
All right, we had Grimbeard, £5. Kevin is officially beard approved, and LaBelle, $5. Kevin, whiskey breath nap time needs to be the name of your next special. Alexander Breyer, $3 towards refilling your savings. LJ Mutz, $5, funny set. Frankie Berman, $5, great set. Anna Hood, $10 for Kevin, great set. And then it's an octopus if the octopus has thumbs and like they're coming out of a lot of thumbs. Thumbs up. Patrick Yoakley, $25, and said, Kevin, for the funniest bows I know and for his new kid on the block. And then there's an emoji of a Care Bear, but I think he shit himself because it's in a diaper and he's surrounded by money though. So that's good.
I love it.
the
I
quick
mean, how do you,
descriptions. Better than the dancing.
how do you not love that? It's a little dark and twisted, and you might need some help, but I appreciate it.
I just describe what they send. Sometimes I exit out. Matthew Plummer, $5. I feel a little personally attacked with that transfer savings to checking bit. Frankie Angles, $5. I love the fat joke. Also a relief to know who it was who was cheering me on.
Nice.
Sometimes if you walk past, I'll lay on the horn to just scare 20 calories off of you.
Let's see. Technics 5 Canadian. Oh my God, Kevin. Whiskey breath nap time is best nap time. Congrats on the terrible toddler. Loved your set. I hope to see you again here soon. Steve yells on here too, by the way. And
I don't know what
then
they're talking about. I'm very polite.
the most. Jojo, $5. Kevin, cheers to having sons who are 6, 7. Fun set, and then it's an emoji of a basketball spinning.
Yeah, that's
Except
what's up.
he can't dribble with his left hand, so you're not gonna.
Listen, man, this is why I had to have a third kid because my other two are failing me.
Oh no.
That 2-year-old just got his right arm tied to his fucking chest. He can't even use it. He's just all left hand the whole time. You're like making this motherfucker a left.
Listen, I talk shit about my kids. My oldest just got accepted to Johns Hopkins Medical Institute.
Oh.
As a patient.
I had to tell him no. Right. I told him no. That's
God damn, Ben, I was gonna make a cadaver joke, but you.
He soon could be going there. I told him no, of course. Like he's like, I can't. Why can't I be a doctor? I was like, because you're going Division I to play basketball. Like those. And he's like, I want to be a doctor. So do I, Dr. J. You motherfucker. Focus.
I like your approach because it's the opposite of what parenting is supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm more of a life coach than a parent.
Sounds like you're more of a basketball coach.
Well, and that's why you brought me on here, isn't it, Ben? That and to balance out Steve's dancing.
To get those boys in shape, get them ready for the opening game.
Well, Ben is from a time when the best basketball players in the world were white. So.
Yeah.
The way
And they can only dribble with their left hand.
Yeah.
The way they dribbled awkwardly up the court and then did shots like this.
Yeah.
Talent.
All right, Rachel.
We also had Diana, $2 for a breathalyzer so Kevin can stop using child labor.
That's fair.
If he passes out, I can't drive. That's a good test.
That's fair.
Like a canary
two more.
in the coal mine, but it's your pay.
Oh shit. That's fair.
We had.
Imagine if I lived in West Virginia.
We need a lot more whiskey.
Peter Amsel, $5.49 Canadian. Great sets. We had a general from Alexander Breyer, my favorite fan ever. Steely Dan, the band was named after a steam-powered strap-on. Is this the robot dick Twilight Zone Ben is talking about?
And apparently, just tipping like that is how you become Rachel's favorite fan. So.
Oh, keep it up, please. And then last tip, Patrick Yoakley, Kevin, he sent you another $100 and said to start the funding for the new doctor.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Now who's upset about working for tips, Kevin?
Wow. I'll be real happy, boss. I'll be real happy.
I don't want to be on camera.
These tips just paid more than any comedy club does.
I think you missed the word Yoder gig.
No, those first 3 tips did.
The amount of money you've just made during this show, you're now a billionaire in my book.
All right, we're ready.
We're ready? All right, let's get to the next comic. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. Kristin Key, everybody! Woo!
Hey, so fun to be a white lesbian in the 30s right now. No, it's always good to be back. Last time I was here, I started the show thanking you in advance for $20 tips, which I think was a little pushy. So this time, don't worry, whatever. It's no big deal. But for $19.99, you will get a wink and a smile. But wait, there's more. You also get a heartfelt thank you for $19.99 while supplies last. No pressure. Yeah. And I don't have a kid in medical school right now. But I could, you don't know. No, it's good. Let's talk about Texas for a minute because I grew up there. holy shit, it feels like Texas is like a Republican running for office, because they're always in the news right now and never for a good reason. Oh my God, I feel like getting rid of the mask mandate right now, before right at the, just, we're almost over it, is like driving home, and right before you get to your house, you just jump out of the car. I feel like Texas has turned into like a hot tub in Lake Havasu. If you're not in it, you're like, oh my God, that's disgusting. And everybody inside's like, woo, let's have jacuzzi nachos. It's a Lake Havasu jacuzzi. Just a stew full of idiots with STDs. I don't know if you've ever been to Havasu. So, but on the good news, Mr. Potato Head dropped the Mister. So yay, sexism's gone. I never got offended by the Mr. and Mr. Potato Head. I get weirded out because all the accessories were stored in the butt, which I think sends a bad message to kids about putting their hands in their butt. But I appreciate Hasbro like trying to be like inclusive and make everybody feel welcome. So I went from Mr. Potato Head to now he's just Potato Head, and Mrs. Potato Head is now Potato Tits. But her eyes are still up here. I'm sorry, I wrote that joke yesterday. My wife hates it, and every time I tell it to her, I couldn't get through it. I'm like, she's like, what is funny? I was like, it's potato tits. Okay, so, and now I'm sorry, Rachel. But who doesn't? I want to buy a potato tits. They're shaped different, totally different accessories. But now they're selling this potato family kit where it comes with like 2 big potatoes and 1 small potatoes, and you can make whatever family you want. You're like a mommy, a daddy, and baby, like a hetero cis family, you know, or you can have like a baby with 2 mama potatoes, or you can have like 2 daddy potatoes and a small yet attractive third. Just a throuple of spuds, you know. Like whatever you want to make, it's like all right. So I turned 40 during quarantine this year, and it's been weird because I feel kind of old now, and mainly because I keep saying like I'm not a mom, but I keep sounding like a mom because I'll try to like say something that was like cool when I was in high school, you know, but I'll get it wrong. Like I was trying to explain to my wife how much I hated this guy on TikTok. I was like, oh, this guy, he thinks he's so cool for school. She called me. I was like, no, you know, he's all that in a bag of snacks. Let's go into the bedroom and Netflix and eat chili. Which, by the way, Netflix and eat chili is the opposite of Netflix and chill. It's weird. Like since I've been 40, like our foreplay is just talking about indigestion. She'll look at me and be like, hey, baby, how do you feel? And I'm like, bloated. She's like, all right, maybe tomorrow. I'm like, oh, tomorrow's pizza night. So really have to plan around it. I went to my 40-year-old. I had to go to the lady visit, you know, the lady doctor or whatever. And I don't like her. I don't like her at all because of the things that she does. And the reason I went in the first place is because I have anxiety. I was diagnosed by my iPad while I was sitting on the toilet the other day. Rough way to start the morning. So I go to the doctor, and she's supposed to be doing like the lady visit, like, you know, looking up in there. Anyway, she's all up in it, and she says to me, well, no, she didn't say that, but she's while she's looking in there, she says, do you have an enlarged thyroid? And I was like, how far up can you see, you know? Like, is there a tunnel that I don't know about? Like, can you see what I'm looking at right now? But I don't don't know. 40's kind of made me think about like my accomplishments. Like how far I've come. Like I've been on TV a couple times, you know, and I crocheted a Harry Potter scarf. You know, these are all big deals to me. But when I found out that Steve Hofstetter might name his Kia after me,
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, holy shit, I made it, you know? So I wrote the Ballad of the Kristin Kia. Well, there's this guy named Steve who drives a car named Kristin Kia, and we all know it's the funniest little car on the road. It says hooker on the vanity plate, and the interior's crocheted, and we all know it's the craftiest little car on the road. The headlights aren't the biggest, and she never drives straight, but put some vodka in her and she'll go both ways. She runs on flannel, and Steve don't really mind that wherever she goes, there's lesbians close behind. Well, now Steve understands why she keeps stopping at Joanne's, and we all know she's the gayest on the road. She's the gayest little car on the road.
Kristin Kia, everybody. Kristin Kia. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. I am naming my car Kristin Kia.
Yeah! I'm just going to tell you, the gas tank will always be full.
Yeah, but, I mean, oddly enough, there's a guy.
It goes with being 40, yeah.
Yeah, but weirdly enough, there is a guy inside. So that's different. This is a bad time for her internet to freeze.
I loved everything about that song you did, Dame. I must have had audio problems at one point, though, because I could have sworn you said wife. Must have been on my end.
By the way, Kristin, also, Potato Tits, that was my nickname in high school, so thank you for bringing that. And,
Mine too.
Also,
they called me Tater Tots.
Also, by the way, you know, I don't know if you know how the science works with the whole thyroid thing and whether or not there's a tunnel. But actually, I used to bullseye womp rats in my T16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters. So.
It's only 2 meters wide.
Say, you used
pretty
to bullseye
wide.
womp rats? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it's just a design flaw in the reactor. It's fine. By the way, everybody either really enjoyed that or has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I am
lost
conflicted.
Like 2 meters isn't even that small, right? Isn't that like the size of a horse or small horse? A pony? That's 2 meters. Like to brag about shooting something 2 meters wide is not that impressive, really, right? I mean, that's a pretty big.
Well, I mean, if you're flying and shooting it, I think that's pretty.
Space.
Oh, it's T. That's a little. It's like land speeder. That's not even
Well,
flying.
and you got to use your photon torpedoes.
Yeah. I mean, I think I don't. Do you think he was listening for the Force to hit the Romp Rats? Anyway, I don't know what's happening, but
It's possible. Ben, what do you think of Star Wars?
I just traveled through time, and I'm now more confused than ever. I don't know what's happening. But I do sometimes enjoy the tone of the things that the redhead kid in that prison says.
He's busy right now being one of the founding members of S.H.I.E.L.D.
the idea of everyone outside of the hot tub is looking at it going, "What the fuck?" and everyone in is going, "Woo!" is so the best analogy of like that's basically life. If you go any party anywhere, anybody in the middle, you're like, "How could anyone be in there?" And the people in the middle are like, "Yeah." Like,
Sharing jacuzzi nachos.
I would also list that as one of those outdoor Vegas hotel pools as well. Very similar. Where I had a hotel room that like overlooked one once, and I was like looking down, and I was like, "This is the grossest thing I've ever seen." But they all look so happy. I don't.
You could see a film of spray tan on the surface. You're like,
yeah, so you can't like they don't let you have lighters at the pool because the whole fucking thing will go up.
They're all not
Body
wearing
spray and
shirts.
hairspray. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's
Always-
wearing shirts, but somehow all Ed Hardy shirts at the same time. I don't understand.
I've always referred to a hot spring full of inebriated idiots as a dick soup.
One time we were in Vegas, Kristin, that I stayed at the Hooters Casino and they were working on their pool. So
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I love the Hooters Casino, but their regular pool.
If
Which
Wiener
is a nice
Schnitzel made a
pool-
casino, you'd stay at that.
Who made a casino?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah, probably. If Whataburger had a casino, I'd be there for sure. But anyway, the regular pool was they were working on it, so they put a temporary above ground pool in the parking lot of the Hooters in Vegas. So if you want to see a party pool, the above ground pool in the parking lot of the Hooters Vegas Casino is the greatest party I've ever seen in my life.
By the way,
You
Kristen,
heard it
here's
here
what
first. Chris Bowers loves both Hooters and Wieners.
I did notice. Like, I didn't even notice that he said I was staying at the Hooters Casino. That's how normal it sounded to me.
You're like, yes, go on. Then what happened?
Yeah, be like if he had been like I was staying at the Bellagio, I would have been like, oh come off it, no.
At the Hooters Casino, if you get 12 hunks, you get a free buffet. I don't know what that meant either.
No, I don't know what that meant either. I did
Like
get blacked
like
out and
the
woke up with
frequent
$200 in chips in my pocket, and I don't know what happened. So that was a fun day.
Fortunately, he passed out with $1,000 of chips in his pocket.
I started with none. It's one of those ones where I woke up and I'm like,
You just start going, what did I sell? What did I
kinda
sell?
like- I was like, no, I'm not sore. I think I'm probably all right. Anyway, we got tips coming in, Rach.
We have a lot of tips coming in. So first off is Patrick Yoakley, 1995. That went.
Thank you.
Technics to Canadian sent you a potato. LaBelle
Thank
and
you.
Bucks and said $9.99 and said, Kristen, I can't tip you $19.99, but I can tip you 2 easy payments of $9.99.
You get a double wink. Thank you.
It's called a blink.
Making up your fancy terms.
Alexander Breyer, $3. Potato tit sounds a lot like a strip club in rural Idaho.
Oh my God, Kristen, we have to fucking go open a fucking
We gotta make a potato tits.
How are we not doing that right now?
I don't know. I want potato tits on a t-shirt. Like, and I mean, hates it so much. It makes it funnier every time I say it because I know it's wrong, but it's like, oh God, I love potato tits.
Potato chips.
I didn't think you could improve potatoes, but you fucking did it. I tell you.
Ours didn't think you could improve either one of those two things.
Right?
That way, if you ever snack on some potato tits, you get yourself both milk and potatoes in one go.
Oh, God.
Suddenly, I don't want to use my air fryer anymore.
My potato tits are a little long.
But they look sweet.
Look at the yams on that girl.
By the way, when someone says sweet tits, that's not what they mean, Rach.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't mind putting those in the oven at 250 for about an hour 15.
God, Ben, you look like a secret agent and your secret name is Mansplain.
Woman, you got a lot of splaining to do.
All right. Lots more. Tam Brown, $5.99. Kristen, I now have potato polycule in my head. Personally, I think potato tits was amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Bert, $19.99. For Kristen, Havasu joke was absolutely great.
Nice.
Peter
Thank
Ansel, $6.99 Canadian. Sorry, Kristen, I'm on a tight budget. I'm wishing you the other $13.
Aw, you just get a wink then.
Andrea, $5. Great set. We got to use Frito-Laid to describe quarantine indigestion. Foreplay now.
I'm in.
Frankie Berman, $5. Kristin, can Steve eat potato tits in the Kristin Kia? And then he sent a potato dog.
Yeah, that sounds so wrong. I'm like, no, he cannot. Get your potato tips out of my Kristin Kia.
I guess I'm gonna break out the air fryer after all.
We had Kim Stewart, $20. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing. Best song ever. Tam, another 4, and said I had to pay my respects for the Ballad of Kristin Kia. Marielle sent you a 1999, and then another $4.90, another $1 or $5 for the show.
I ask a quick query, if I may. Is a ballad a word you use in modern times for ballad?
It's a song about a duck.
Damn, I was getting
it. Very quick.
Don't need a grilled cheese sandwich in front of one of those.
Ben, you look like the guy who got upset that Lenny Bruce was too vulgar.
I don't know why he's got to use words like damn and spittoon. I don't know if you guys are interested in meeting my dame, my main squeeze, my other half, but ladies and gentlemen, please meet my wife of 30 years.
Oh, thanks for introducing us to the little lady.
Just don't tell her about my mistress.
Twins!
And twins.
For God's sake, where is the Lindbergh baby?
A basket in a river.
Any of you are interested in riding in my new hot air balloon, it's a great time.
That's a euphemism, unfortunately.
Let's see, lots more. Renee Hutchison, 1999. Kristin, big call, but possibly your best song yet. Hilarious as always.
Thank you.
Ray Benjamin sent each comic $5 and said I had to sell Heather to support my SDSC habit.
That was like a new drug. Out there slinging Heather. Doing a line of Heather.
The Antichrist tipped you $2 and said, thruple of spuds sounds like my last relationship.
Thank you.
I've only been here an hour, but I had a feeling the Antichrist was who was funding this show.
Let's see. Matthew Plummer, 1998. You can't influence my tip.
Get a wink.
It's angry.
Technics, 2 Canadian. Kristin for the double wink, a blink.
Anna Morse code.
Anna Hood, 1998. For Kristin, thank you for tater tits. This will stick with me for a while. Suddenly for tater tots. Hungry for tater tots.
Thank you.
And then let's see, lots more. Frank Notaro, $5. Kristin, you're great. Brought to you by my inner Tony the Tiger.
Oh, thanks. But I feel like Rachel should have read it like Tony the Tiger.
I didn't read ahead. You're great. How's that? Is that better?
Way better.
Pretty good.
Just for the record, that was not better.
Oh, tots, teats, tots, cuts, and tits.
Nice.
Diana Gonzalez, $2. I love potato tits. I'm sorry, Molly.
Did you hear that, Molly? Tribe has spoken.
LJ Muntz, 1999. Kristin Key, I love that you're here month after month with new material. That's always a home run. Agree.
Thanks. I'm like the SDSC period. Once a month. I'm your monthly visitor.
The difference is that we don't avoid talking to you during that time.
You look like the guy that invented tampons.
I just hit me one day. We got to stick something up there. It's a problem.
How uncomfortable can we make these things? Make them more, more.
I'm the one who thought maybe wings.
Unfortunately, though, he put the wings on the tampon, so it didn't work out.
Let's see. We had Patrick Yoakley tipped you $100 and said, Kristin, jacuzzi, nachos, spuds, the ballad, encore, please.
Thank you. I feel like I should flash you.
Well, that's just because they tipped you for Lake Havasu. It just feels like that's just muscle memory. Havasu, woo! Oh shit.
Muscle memory is something I know a little bit about, son.
Oh, just a couple more, then we can get to the game.
The only reason I don't have 14 babies.
We had Scott Brogan, $20. Next tip is at the Potato Tits Strip Club opening. Grand opening.
Yes. They may be ugly, but they can't dance.
That is the slogan for Potato Tits. They may be ugly, but they can't dance. Weird.
And also, just like Potato Head, you put your tips in their ass.
Dame's got the moves like Hofstadter. They got the moves like Hofstadter.
No, I think at Potato Tits, you're gonna pick their accessories. Like,
here, put the glasses on one, and the nose on the other, and the ears on
several amputees.
Amputee spelled amputee.
Oh, God.
Amputees is a pretty good name for a strip club too. If that's
Right. Couple more. Kevin got some more tips. Jake Murator, $5. Freaking hilarious set, man. I love your quick wit too. God doesn't have anything to do with this set. Really got me. Andrea sent $5 for late tip for Bozeman. I missed your set, but I got messages that I was missing a great one. So good enough for me. I'll watch it later. I'm really excited. And then some general. Technique says, do a line of Heather and you'll be dancing tonight.
my first wife's name was Heather, and that was not the case, but whatever.
And then Alexander Breyer, Ben is the guy that seems too old. Ben is the guy that they seems too dated for Mad Men.
The Mad Men guys would be going, your attitudes are a little out of touch, my friend.
Yeah.
Look, we eventually got through that tip, but this is a great example of why women shouldn't read.
Ben's also from a time where advertising was just like soda.
Tampons. Now with wings.
Tonight's program is brought to you by smoking. That's right, it's smoking, everyone. Look cool, and it's not going to kill you at all. It's smoking.
By the way, I think Ben just went to get food to do a commercial for food so he could eat on the show.
I did not go to get food. I did go to get an ad for smoking. Smoking. No cigarette hangover tomorrow. Try smoking. Oh,
Of course you have that. And then
Ben
last
has an
general,
ad for a bit we didn't even do yet before he got the thing.
By the way, if any of you are having a tough time being on time for sound check, try something called Telecron. It's the best way to have electric time. Electric time can right to you with Telecron. I ignore it, but you don't have to.
one more general, and then we can do the game. We've got Tam Brown said, since Kristin had to explain menstruation to some members of the show, it's only right she be the monthly visitor.
I'm flattered.
Are you going to do funny stuff with that hot lady that moved in next door? We always expect unexpected guests. Here, let's beer.
The game is easy, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a fun room,
What's that?
raise your hand. The game is Food a Song. If you're in the front row, raise your hand, and we will call on you. You get up to 3 free entries. These are the unpaid entries that I liked. Actually, Ralph, it's one of yours, so I'll let you say it because you're in the front row today. Marissa Francis had Rye Me a River.
Nice.
And then Julia Creedor, Cyndi Lauper's hit song Lime After Lime.
I like that one.
All right, who's starting us off? Frankie Berman.
My goodness, I had Lime After Lime on my list, so I crossed it out. So, but so I got 4 entries. So here are mine. I have Give Peace a Chance by John Lennon. There's an old Billy Joel and Bob Dylan song called To Make You Feel My Love. I have Tomato Feel My Love. I have the Wham classic Carrot Whispers. And then Kanye West, She's a Gold Digger. I have She's a Cold Dinner.
Oh my God. Patrick.
All right. I have the wonderful song by War, Low Main Rider. And written by Def Leppard, the Wonton Soup.
Awesome. Thanks, Patrick. Chris, LaBalls.
All right, so I have No Woman, No Rye. I have Fuck the Poultry. And I have Livin' Su Vida Loca.
Nice.
Gus.
Oh, hey, I've got I'm a soul food man. I've got Mary Jane leads to the munchies. And my last one's more of a suggestion of what y'all should eat on Friday. It's a chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Bologna, that song.
I like that crazy kid.
Abby.
I've got Living La Alma Roca, Carby Girl,
Nice.
and Gravy's in the Heart.
Awesome. Ralph.
All right, my first one is Simon and Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Watermelon. And then
Imagine a watermelon with a drug problem.
I've got cheeseburger and pears and fries. And that's by Jimmy Buffet. And my last one is I Want You to Want Meatloaf.
And then his last one that I really liked was Like a Rolling Stone Crab. All right, T. Benjamin.
Hey Jude, can you pass the ketchup?
How do you ask Jews for ketchup?
I'm trying to do this as much in the Ben Glebe style as possible.
Thank you, sir.
Tossing and turning a salad. And I want to hold your drink.
Hannah, good to see you.
I have Hey Food by the Beat Souls.
Hey Food.
And Twist and Sprout.
Nice. Sarah.
I have Another One Bites the Crust.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, baby, I love your way. And Bad Moon Pie Rising.
Oh, I love that. Billy.
Kristin.
Potatoes have nip.
Oh my God. Ours,
Oh,
we
guys,
have a
I'm bringing
logo.
up- I'm bringing
Lost
up
the logo.
Potato tits. We tried.
Free hash brown breakfast at Potato Tits.
Oh my god, we have a spoon buffet the whole time, dude.
I want in on this business. I'll provide the steel for the pole.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. Oh, hey, I just met you. This is crazy, but kale me maybe.
Hater
Smell. Yeah. Smells like the teens tried to cook again.
Matt.
And it's a Boys to Men song. And why does this always happen? Ugh.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I can't find it now.
I know
Should be
that
right
one.
here.
No.
Oh, dang it. And I lost the
Are
background.
these all Boys
No
and Men
worries.
songs? That was 4 Boys and Men songs. I never heard.
Oh, here it is. Okay, Boys to Men, I'll make love to you.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
All that.
Okay, I've got you two with one more bite for mommy. I can't get no satisfaction out of salad. And Sugar Rush by Macaron 5.
Pam Keith.
So I have.
Nice. Congrats.
Nice. So I wasn't coming up with anything. These are all Kristin Key inspired. I believe I can fry. Hit me with your best tot.
They're potato themed.
I'm all out of spud. I'm so lost without you. And at the request of Chris LaBelle.
Nice. Anna.
So I walk the food line and baby shark fin stew. And Mary had a little lamb stew.
Frankie Hope.
I just got sorry, I just have one. The classic Bon Jovi, "Lay Your Ham on Me."
Gross.
That was Barris' wedding song.
Lay your ham on me.
Okay, so I have wet ass polenta. And I ordered it that way.
Nice one. Is there anyone else in our front row? Wave at me if you didn't get to do one and you want to do one live on air. I see a no. Okay, so Kevin, I didn't say beforehand, but we vote based on the front row and these other entries I'm getting ready to read. We've got like 30 of them. Here we go. Curtis Mason, Easy E's, real motherfucking cheese. Grimbeard, war, ha. What is it good for? Absolutely muffin. Randy Longmire, Don Burry, be happy. Tim Stewart, Sweet Relish, Alabama. Athletic rehabilitation therapy massage. Don't stop believing, bok choy. Angela, Under the Bread Buns. LaBelle, the Peter Gabriel classic, In Your Rice.
The rice, the heat.
In your eyes. I put my phone in your eyes. I dropped it in.
By the way, I love that Bowers think that's what rice is good for.
When you drop your phone in the toilet,
No,
right?
rice, like for phones, like for phones. I mean, good entry, but this was a food game, and you said rice.
Speaking of rice, Corn Black had Meatloaf's Peas and Rice by the Dashboard Lights. Hadley Sheffield, Sympathy for the Deviled Eggs by the Rolling Scones. To the rescue. Instead of TLC waterfalls, matzo balls. Don't go chasing matzo balls. Please stick to the livers and the latkes that you're used to. LaBelle like a rolling scone. Jonathan S. Help me, rhubarb. Jonathan S. With or without you.
Wait, with what?
With or without you.
And he also had tahini in a bottle. Hakuna Matlaka. So good. Renee Hutchinson. It must have been eggs, but it's omelet now. Jill had on behalf of 30s Ben. I'm coming up, so you better get my dinner started. Jack Dostal. Panda, express yourself. I want to hold. He had a lot rolled together. Panda, express yourself. I want to hold your ham, and I will survive 20 hot dogs.
By the way, Richie just told me that potatotits.com is available on GoDaddy, Kristen, so we can get
Well, thank God.
I'm
Thank God for
surprised
that.
it's not a visited link on Bowers' computer.
Who said it isn't?
Amanasala, Betty Davis fries. Zara, shake and bake by the ocean. Amanasala, Madonna like a vegan.
like a vegan. Who? They won't shut the fuck up.
Kirk Hurlitz from Ben's era. Pennsylvania French fries 1000.
Damn right.
Amanasala, nachos, man.
Put those nachos in some dick soup and see what you get. COVID.
Amanasala, I wish that I had Jesse's grill. Frankie Berman, Return of the Mac and Cheese. Victoria Scattereggio, why can't we be fries? Amanasala, let's give them something to talk about. Amanasala, wake me up before my cocoa. Zara, anything listened to through my Red Beats by Dre.
Oh my God.
And Alexander Breyer. And I said, what about breakfast at Denny's?
And I said, I think it's $4.99.
How dare you talk trash about America's Diner?
And Ben said, Kevin can't get in.
Oh my God. Kevin was quiet for like 30 minutes.
Land in the cut, baby. Land in the cuts. I'm pure sniper mode from here on out.
And last game entry is Anna Hood, Born to be Boiled.
Nice.
That's it.
All right, there are really a lot of good ones. I like Living Savita Loca, Gravy's in the Heart, Kale Me Maybe was good, Lay Your Ham on Me I thought was great, With or Without Au Jus, something to talk about, but I got to go with the simple, easy, Hey Food. Food is song, Hey Food to me is so simple and beautiful. Kevin, what was your favorite one?
Listen, I had Gravy in the Heart was great, but I'm going with Must Have Been Eggs, but it's omelet now.
Nice. All right, Kristen, what was your favorite?
I loved Wet Ass Polenta, but because she played to me, I'm gonna go with Hit Me With Your Best Tots.
I like a judge that can be bribed very easily.
Absolutely. You keep those potato tits a flashing.
There was a late entry that came in, Victoria's Got a Ratio. Michael Jackson's Ben, you can't eat on the show no mo. I loved Wet Ass Polenta, but With or Without You really cracked me up, so I'm giving it to that.
All right, Ben.
There were a lot of great ones, even though I'm unfamiliar with all of these songs. I love
Or even though you're 30s, Ben, like that's the same as it normally is when you're not.
I loved Gravy's in the Heart, Cheeseburger and Pears and Fries. Hey, food. Don't go chasing matzo balls. Brilliant. Tahini in a bottle. Why can't we be fries? Because I just love the earnestness of the question. But I have to give it to With or Without You. Brilliant.
Steve.
Well, the winner is going to be With or Without You because I am voting for something that does not have a vote yet. Carby Girl got me. Utterly ridiculous. But claim your prize. Email us at sdscshow.com and claim that prize.
Very cool. Kevin, you got any?
Yeah, I did mine only to Prince songs.
Nice.
Nice. I have raspberry sorbet. I can never take the place of your canned peaches. I'm going down to alphabet soup. Busted strange potato chip. Just take me with mustard and relish, you delicious twat. That's a bit aggressive.
The end of that
one. The beautiful onions. DMSR BLT. And that's it. That's it. I can't gift you guys everything.
So what you got?
I had a few. We built the city on marshmallows. The Shania Twain hit, Man, I Feel Like a Wonton. Potato tits me with your best shot. And the Adele classic, Jello.
Nice job, Rich. You have any?
Yeah, I have a few. What about you guys?
I don't have any. Ben, Steve, how many you got?
I got 2.
I have like a good 4 or whatever.
I've got 4.
However many Rachel's got.
I can do 4.
All right, Rach, start.
Hotel cauliflower.
You must have been a beautiful baby bell.
I have corned beef hash rules everything around me.
It's just another brat in the wall.
You also have a brat wall. That's cool. I have one of those.
In a shanty in old Sandwich Town.
I was inspired by Kevin, and I did Tonight We're Gonna Party Like It's 1990 wine.
I want to know what latke is because I'm not Jewish.
Onions and potatoes, no tits.
Hold the tits.
Gets potatoes, hold the tits.
That's right.
Holding.
A blue quarter bill.
I see you, Bill.
Hold the tits.
I've got smoke gets in your ice with oysters on them.
And my last one is girls just wanna have fondue.
And my last one is putting on the Ritz crackers. Ritz crackers, they're delicious.
Steve, are you done?
Yeah, I finished a while.
It's time for the song, Ben. Here we go.
It's time for Lady Doodle time. It's time for Lady Doodle time. I gave birth to her a long time ago, and I regret everything.
Gave birth to her.
Gave birth to her in the 30s. Man can have
Oh
babies.
no, the man does the hard work, holding the hand, holding the towel, handing over ice chips. I consider it my
And the
birth.
seahorse, apparently.
Never seen how curly my dick is.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for. I regret everything. I'm sorry. First up, I have my father in homage, of course. Then I have the beep bim bop, and the robot doesn't like what's being insinuated. Then I have Kevin's whiskey breath. Powerful.
Sometimes you can see it.
And I froze for a second. Then I have God's got nothing to do with this set. I have the Kristin Kia pulling up to Joanne and
Shiwi. Got a Shiwi topper.
Of course there's a Shiwi topper. Are you kidding me?
Like I deliver Shiwis.
You hand them out to homeless people on medians, like, here you go.
It's like the Red Bull card, just with different wings.
Well, it looks like one of those things they refuel airplanes with in the air. So that's.
Then I don't remember the context for this, but I'll spank you good.
I love that I'm in black and white, true to form. Thank you, darling.
Of course. I have Rachel's potatoes.
Tata.
And then I have the hot tub filled with Texans.
One has a gun.
Of course he's got a gun.
Fun gun.
You mean you don't take your guns into the hot tub? Or you? Well, Ben takes a gun into the hot tub.
For Derringer.
Shoot the lid off this beer.
And I have.
If I didn't, your mother, a hot tub, and I would have never brought you into this world.
I'm gonna need someone to be writing down the lore of this. My mom is a hot tub.
No. He had a threesome with your mother and a hot tub.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I like it better when he has sex with your mother, the hot tub.
Wait, Ben, is that how you got here? Was it the hot tub time machine?
That's absolutely correct. We were out of fuel initially until I took a Shiwi into the back of it, and the flux capacitor was now able to get back to 88 miles an hour. Why do you ask?
Oh my god. Okay, then I have this meme, which seemed necessary. Me, don't heckle. Also me, heckles while high. If you haven't seen this meme format, go check it out. It's good. And then possibly my most cursed creation yet.
Oh no.
Oh my god! I have to have that. It's the t-shirt.
oh.
He said Mr. Potato Head and the bucket of parts. I don't think the parts.
As I was drawing this, I had a moment of thinking, should I show this? What am I doing? And then I showed it.
By the way, Leedy, if there's ever a moment where you say, should I show this? The answer is definitely yes.
As long as it's your drawing. We're talking about your drawing.
Can't leave your hat on. Okay.
Leedy, your father is here.
Oh, sorry.
Anyone ever ask you to show your potato tits? Get the money first. There's always a job for you in Idaho.
Yes, they call it Idaho. Anyway.
Let me just make it clear. Initially, I was impressed by your drawing talent, but by the end here, I think the basket was the right decision.
Oh, asshole.
What river did you find that went to New Mexico? That's the one.
The Alba curvy one.
right. I think we did it.
At Art for My Heroes.
At Art for My Heroes. Corbin.com. Kristen, plug your stuff before Leedy faints straight away.
Absolutely. You can
Kristen
find me at
faints.
KristenKey.com. I have a live show every Friday night, and now I have a front row inspired by SDSC. So grab a seat at the front row of my live show. Follow me on social media, and I've got a podcast called Kristen Knows Blank. So listen to that every week. Thank you, guys.
Very cool. We'll see you next time, Kristen. We love you. Evan, where do we find you, buddy?
KevinBozeman.com. I got dates. I'm starting to get back to work. So Chicago next week, Vegas in 3 weeks, Madison, Wisconsin, Winnipeg, Fort Wayne, Fargo. I have a podcast called the Ball Hog Podcast, available wherever you stream podcasts. Thanks for having me, guys.
What weekend you in Vegas? What weekend you in Vegas?
I'm in Vegas, March 25th through the 28th.
All right. Cool. All right. We'll check you out. Thanks for being here, man. We appreciate it. We'll see you.
Thank
you. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. And tonight, Origin Stories with Mike Kaplan at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. So check that out at nowherecomedyclub.com for tickets. We still have some available. Ben, what you got coming up?
Thank you for asking, Bowers. And I'm guessing the origin story is they started as smaller eyebrows.
No, he told me he was born with those eyebrows.
Or maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, I'm sticking around this time period for a little while longer. On Saturday, I'm doing a show called Glebe Off the Top Crowd, where I can improvise madness. If you'd like to be part of it, please get a ticket at nowherecomedyclub.com. And then on the 13th, it's Greg Proops and I, the legend from Whose Line Is It Anyway? We're doing improvised games together at nowherecomedyclub.com. That's a website.
Steve, what you got coming up?
My next director's commentary is on the 12th, but check out all my shows at nowherecomedy.com. Before we say goodbye to the audience real quick, can we throw Erin up here because her background is great? All right. I do enjoy that Erin gave us another show to watch. In case
Closed captioning. I could read the closed captioning too. It was on there. That was
I have it within my
movie
lower
theater room.
A1C.
I made a movie theater room.
We need to be on the big screen, Aaron.
Wait, Erin, did you say that's your main movie theater room? Like you have a smaller movie theater room somewhere else in the house?
No, it's just my movie theater room. I mean, I think everyone should have one.
I agree. Dude, I'm a fan already. Got a sparkly shirt in a movie theater room. Let's be friends. Anyway. So before we get out of here, anybody you got anything to catch up on, Rach, before we get the audience out of here?
Grimbeard sent us £5 and said, for Queen Rachel, for the impromptu karaoke session, great work. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yep, that's it.
That it. All right, audience, thanks so much. We love you. As always, we will see you Friday for Fucking Fan Fridays. Remember to sign up your pledges for the hot dog eating contest, because we are having a hot dog eating contest. And here's what I think's interesting. Like, if it gets to the point where, like, it's, because right now we're at, what, $20 a hot dog, Rach? Right?
I think, like, altogether, yeah.
So if we get to the point where, like, at $50 a hot dog, if every hot dog I eat is going to give me $50, I don't think I'll stop eating hot dogs. I think I would have to eat all 20 if they reach $50, right? So, I don't know. Like, I think that's going to be the way to make us throw up the most is going to be to get that hot dog. Because there's no way Ben's not going to be able to eat a $100 hot dog, right? Like, even if he's at 15, he's going to have to eat the rest of the other 5 if they're each worth $100. There's no way he turns that down. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway.
I've been alone so long in quarantine, I'll eat a hot dog for a quarter.
Anyway, thank you, audience. We will see you on Friday for the hot dog eating contest. Rach, you want to say anything before you get out of here? Oh, God.
I'm a real person. I'm not a potato. I don't know what's happening. I'm not a potato.
You're a dictator.
Good night, everybody.
I can't say anything funnier than dictator, so
Two things I checked. Potato Tits is available on Facebook, but not on Instagram or Twitter, unfortunately. And also, it is the Pecos River in Albuquerque. Okay, goodbye.
Pecos. I just wanted to thank you all for allowing me to crash this little party. I've been told I need to read a couple of ad buys at the end. As always, the SDSC program is brought to you by Beer It Belongs, so enjoy it. And of course, Philip Morris, the pilot, finds out why Philip Morris is so much better to smoke. Thank you for being with us. The future is kind of fun. Y'all are a wacky bunch. I think I might stay around a while. Good night.
Let's hear.